Addiction is often just a moment of agreement with a lie. Let me explain what I mean by that. I heard a definition of atonement that really stuck with me. Someone broke the word apart like this: at one meant. Through Jesus, God made a way for us to be at one with Him again. Sin created that separation, but Christ removed the barrier. So now we can say something very incredible. I was a slave, but now I'm free. But here's something I've been thinking about. In the work I do as a counselor with people who are struggling with addiction, compulsions, or destructive behaviors, there's often a cycle that happens, and it usually begins with shame. A message forms deep somewhere inside of us. I'm not enough. Something's wrong with me. I need something outside of me to be okay. And then this behavior pattern starts to form. Maybe it's alcohol, maybe it's pornography, maybe it's anger or control or people pleasing, approval seeking, things of that sort. And for a moment, that behavior gives us relief. But what's really happening in that moment is deeper than people usually realize. For that moment, the person has become at one with the lie, at one-ment. The enemy works through agreement. Jesus called Satan the father of lies. And, when we believe those lies, we start living inside of them. But the gospel offers something completely different. Jesus didn't just forgive our sins, He restores relationship. He brings us back into that at one-ment with God, which means freedom doesn't just come from stopping a behavior. Freedom begins when we break the agreement with the lie and start agreeing with the truth. So here's a question worth asking yourself today. What are you becoming at one with? The voice of shame? The lie that says you'll never change? Or the truth of who God says you are? Because the life you will live always grows from the voice that's deep inside that you agree with. And the good news of the gospel is you were never created to live enslaved to a lie. You were created to live at one with God. So give that some thought today. And hey, if this resonated with you, share it with someone who may need to hear it. And also take a moment today to ask yourself, what lie have I been agreeing with? And what truth does God want me to replace it with? Have an amazing day.